Occupy Wall Street is a movement powered by the people, which began almost 2 months ago on September the 17th, 2011, located at Liberty Square in Manhattan's financial district. This movement has become so powerful that it has spread to over 100 cities across the United States, according to OccupyWallStreet.org. People are sick and tired of the corrupt corporations, the power of the major banks, and most of all, the role that Wall Street is creating an economic collapse that has caused the greatest recession in generations. The rich keep getting rich, while the poor and the middle class continue to suffer. Just an example, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, two giant mortgage companies, received nearly $170 billion from taxpayer bailout money only 2 years ago, according to politics.com. What I can't fathom is why taxpayers are paying these corporations $170 billion so they don't collapse, yet their CEOs are receiving huge compensation packages. Documents show that Ed Haldeman, who also announced last week that he will be stepping down as Freddie Mac's CEO, received a base salary alone of $900,000 last year, yet he took home an additional $2.3 million just in bonus pay alone. To me, that just does not seem right. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are not the only reason people are protesting. You will find protesters in all ages and backgrounds looking to prove a point. People are angry and outraged of all the corruption, outraged by the tremendous burden put on young people by massive student loans that prevent them from being able to start their adult lives without massive debt. What happens in the American dream? People are and have been suffering, and to me, that's not an American dream. I have pictures here of just some clips of the protest. As you can see, there's different signs talking about different problems that taxpayers are having. Some can't get on their feet. The unemployment rate is so high, no one can find jobs. Banks aren't lending for people to buy houses. Students aren't getting student loans, or if they are getting student loans, they're having to pay them back massive amounts. People are taking this to a whole other level. Well, they're actually camping out in these parks where they're protesting. They have tents and generators, clothes, greed. Young people can't find jobs after just graduating from college. People are upset and angry because of all the corruption, and people have been suffering for so long. They have now taken matters into their own hands by starting the Occupy movement protest. Like I've mentioned earlier, this movement has spread across country, and it doesn't look like it's going to give up anytime soon. This is the reason why taxpayers are so upset. Because people are so determined to prove their point, they have now made the movement a home-based protest. Tents, generators, clothes have become a part of the protesting in most of the cities that are participating in the movement. While their intentions are in the right place, some are looking to cause trouble. And there are those who are using this movement for other meanings. You have drug dealers and drug users finding their ways into the crowd. You have homeless people looking to take advantage of the situation. Not to mention those who are causing property damages to surrounding businesses. This type of trouble has given the movement a bad rep. Protection is also an issue because women are now making claims of assault. This is not the type of message people are wanting to send. Because of the dangerous situation, not to mention the health issues, they have claims of feces, people urinating right in the middle, drug users with their syringes just being found. Luckily, you don't see many kids in these images that I have. Police are starting to take the matters in their own hands. New York Supreme Court ordered that all tents are to be removed and the parks are to be cleaned. They are not taking away the First Amendment. They're not taking away the First Amendment from the protesters. According to CNN, the First Amendment does not give them the right to live in the park. This is a protest movement that will most definitely go down in history because it has touched so many lives. People are looking for a change, and to some, this is the only way for them to get their message across.